G'day guys. Now I am doing this tip video. This one is for how to get little circles with your liquid pearls or whichever liquid you choose to like. I prefer liquid pearls because it's a little bit thicker in consistency, so it holds its shape really well. Now, as you can see, all I'm doing is squeezing it. Okay, I'm changing colors. I ended up waiting to do this video for when I was doing a line or whatever of these little dots. And today's video was perfect for it. So if you like the look of this, there is a full video on this particular one. Now, this is one of those sorry, I had to reline it because I zoomed right in, so I had to sort of really zoom in so you could see what I was doing. And by the look of this, I do move it in a minute and you can see better. See how I squeeze the tube, I press it down. Once I've got probably the amount that I want, I let go of the squeeze ever so slightly, and then I do like a circle shape to create a nice round circle, and that way you don't get the little mound. Sometimes you still get the mound, you still get the little peak on it. If it's too bad, I'll just go back in with the tube, and because there's a bit of air in it, you're able to sort of suck some of the contents back up. It's a bit tricky though. If you do that, sometimes your circle's not, your little blob's not perfect, but I don't think any of the blobs are perfect. I think they're all slightly mismatched anyway. But, and it depends which one. I know I've got one color, it's the copper one. It seems to be more aerated than the other ones. I don't know why. I have no clue why. They're all got a bit of mica shimmer to them. They all have, like, they're all pearlescent, but yeah, for some reason it just seems to blob out more than the other. So if you're having a lot of trouble getting your little blobs to be good little circles and not with big peaks on them, it may not actually be you. It may be your product. You may need to shake the daylights out of it. Another thing that I did find with my, I think it was called Mermaid. It's a sort of an aqua color. The other thing I found with that was if I kept it, this pro tip here, I'm a rather larger lady, and I would just nestle it down into a warm crevice, if you know what I'm saying. And when I put it there, it warmed it up a little bit. It didn't heat it up, it just warmed it up. Once I did that, it flowed a lot better. I live in Queensland, okay? Queensland, for everybody overseas, Queensland is sunny. I imagine it to be very similar to Florida overseas, because everybody in the US, they talk about Florida, and everything they describe is pretty much how we are here in Queensland. You know, you have your extreme, you've got humidity, you've got the ocean, you've got so I feel like it's pretty similar. So when it comes to that side of things, I found, basically I thought, this is not working with this tube, so I need to figure something out. I thought maybe the tube was too cold, it needed to be warmed up a little bit. I tried that and it worked with that particular one. I did not heat it up as such. That's key. I did not heat it up. So, yeah, so it worked nicely. Now, this is my black onyx. That one, mate, that stuff just flies out of the bottle. I don't know what it is. It's probably just different batch numbers. It might even come down to the pearlescent color that they use, maybe. I'm guessing all the recipes would be exactly the same. It could be the fact that it's a little bit older than the other ones. Most of my liquid pearls are, if I'm honest, they're all within 12 to 18 months. That's how old they all are. And they all flow beautifully, except for that liquid one. Actually, I do tell a lie. That one is, that one is a tiny bit older. It's maybe 2 years old. But I've had trouble with that one right from day one. So, you know, let's not focus in on the age of the product. But I found once I warmed it a little bit, just with a bit of body temperature, it was enough. So, yeah, give that a try if that's something that you're having a little bit of trouble with. But as you can see, all I'm doing is squeezing, putting a little bit down, and I do move the tip sometimes to get, if I want a slightly larger. So these little dots I did ever so slightly larger. So I just sort of squeeze it and just sort of up and down a tiny little bit just to spread it out a little bit more and to fill up the blob, because I find sometimes when you don't fill up the blob, it deflates a little bit as it dries, and that happens to me too. So, you know, I mean, I'm not perfect at this. It's not an exact science. It's mixed media. Everything you do, you're going to get a slightly different result every time. This particular medium is pretty good though, because it pretty much gives you the same result every time you use it, which is good. So give that a crack. Let me know if it works for you. If there's anything else you would like to know, tip wise, just shoot me a message either over the Facebook or over on Instagram, or even just leave a comment on one of these videos. You want me to do a zoom in and show you like I'm doing here, and keep it slow so you can actually see it at real time. Let me know, and I'm more than happy to do it for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you're getting value from my videos, to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, all that sort of stuff, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye for now.